This is Mr. Martin. This is video 2 in the packet for simplifying rational expressions with multiplication and division. So here's a division example. And just like we talked about with multiplication, the first step you want to do is factor as much as possible. Okay, so there's nothing to factor in this numerator, so I have 10v. And then in this denominator, each of these two terms has a 4v in common, so I'm going to factor that out. So the first term I'm left with a v, and when I factor out a 4v from here, I'm left with 8. Okay, if you're ever not sure if you did it right, just redistribute and see if you get back to the original. Alright, then I have divided by, in my numerator here, I can factor out a 9v squared, which is going to leave me with a v plus 6. And then in the denominator, I've got a trinomial that I have to factor. So I'm going to get that set up. That's v squared, so I know each of these first terms has to be a v. And I need factors of 48 that add to 14. So that would be 8 and 6. Everything's positive. Okay, and when we divide rationals, it's just like dividing fractions. The procedure when you divide fractions is to multiply by the reciprocal. So we've got our first fraction, 10v over 4v times v plus 8. And now we're going to multiply by the reciprocal of the second one. So that's v plus 8 times v plus 6 over 9v squared times v plus 6. Alright, and again, the key here is that everything here is being multiplied or divided. So we can reduce things, we can cancel things in the numerator and denominator. So here I have a v, and here I also have a v, so I can reduce those out. I have v plus 8 and v plus 8 here. Here's a v plus 6 and another v plus 6. And then this 10 and this 4, I can actually reduce those. I can divide both of those by 2. So if I divide this by 2, I'm going to get 5. And if I divide this by 2, I'm going to get 2. And then all we need to do is multiply straight across to see what else is left. The only thing left in my numerator is a 5. And then on my denominator I have 2 times 9v squared, which leaves me 18v squared. So there's our final answer. Again, if you need to rewind to listen to an explanation again, feel free to do that, or pause when necessary. And as always, make sure you write down your questions and ask me when you see them. When you see me next. We'll see you in the next video.